Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your monthly reading for August, and this is for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm going to get straight into the readings. All I want to say is please remember that the readings are general, they go backwards and forwards, they flip-flop, they share the energies. If the reading doesn't resonate, do not try to make it fit. Find another aspect of your natal chart, move on to another reader, whatever it takes to find your story, because not every reading is going to fit you. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I will draw a card from Kim Cran's Animal Spirit deck. Okay. Three of Cups coming out here now. Sagittarius, the Three of Cups talks about celebrating something with family and friends. It talks about reunions, coming back together, having fun. There is this defensive energy. You're not looking forward to some sort of get-together here. Okay, could be that you're celebrating someone's pregnancy or somebody's wedding here, and you're not really wanting to do that. Somebody from your past here, and this helps you to close something out. You have been invited to something, or you are a part of something that you don't really want to be a part of. This person is either announcing a pregnancy or a marriage, and you have been invited along to the celebrations. You don't want to go. Why is that? Is it that you were in love with this person in the past? Because somehow or another here, you are learning how to close out a cycle. Very interesting. So you have some defensive energy there. Two of Wands coming straight out. So the Two of Wands talks about having two different paths to take. Two different paths to take, two energies. Okay, Three of Swords coming up here. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So you're tossing up now how to go about this here. Five of Swords. You've let someone go. It wasn't them that let you go. You let someone go. I feel like you let go of someone in the past here, and now they're betrothed or having a baby with someone else, and you've either been asked to be part of this celebration. So there could have been a friend or someone you were extremely close to, a best friend. It just reminds me of My Best Friend's Wedding, if you've seen that movie. That's what feels like the energy here. It's like you've had someone that you've been in love with for a really long time, or you've had a very special connection with, and they're going off in a different direction here. They're taking a different path. But what this is doing is it's helping you to move on here. So you've got a lot of tossing up here on whether to, oh my goodness, whether to take an opportunity or a chance on someone again. You may have been watching them all this time, keeping an eye on what they were doing, who they were with. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have the Four of Swords here. I feel like you found someone's going to get married, someone that you're in love with, and the Hermit here. So it's like you're taking out time. You're going to tell them how you feel. It is like My Best Friend's Wedding. Okay. Knight of Wands, look at you rushing in. Okay. So what I have here is I have this energy where you've either found somebody, you could have been with someone who went in another direction. You never told them how you felt. There's someone from your past here, but you are able to close out this cycle now by doing this. I feel like you're either going to go to this person and tell them how you feel and ask them for a second chance. I feel like you've taken a lot of time out here to understand how you feel and how to go about doing this. Very interesting, because I feel like there was some sort of feeling that when you walked away from this person, you didn't want them, and you felt sure about that. So are you going after this person now because you truly are in love with them and you've realized it, or is it because they're now with someone else? I think you've considered this with this Hermit energy, Four of Swords energy. There seems to have been you taking a time out to heal from something, and I think you've heard that someone you were really interested in or somebody you were really in love with is getting married or having a child with someone. And now you're thinking you walked away from this person a while back. You may have thought that was the right thing to do at the time, but now you're tossing up whether to be honest with them and tell them how you feel or not. And to be honest, with this Knight of Wands here, I would say you're going to do it too. There's a fessing up declaration here about how you feel about someone. You have been tossing up whether you should do this or not. But I feel that you need to close out a cycle. So even if this person doesn't want to be with you, you need to do it because it's time for you to close out something. There's been this questioning of, was I supposed to be with that person? Was it supposed to be my destiny? What am I supposed to do here? And I feel like you need to be honest with this person to find out whether this was the person you were supposed to move on with or whether you're supposed to move away from them. There's some lesson here for you. I feel like you've been watching them the whole time though, so I do think you may have regretted walking away from them in the past, or may have regretted knocking them back or not taking them up on an offer they gave you. I can't really tell from this reading whether they love you back, but if they're moving on to someone else, they may have already fallen in love with someone else. It could be just that you've met someone and you've fallen in love with someone who's married, and you're now going to go and tell them that you're in love with someone else. There are two cards coming out here. One is the Elephant and one is the Moth. Now, I'm pretty sure the Moth is an air and the Elephant would be... the Elephant would be a earth sign, I would think. So let's see how we go working on that theory. Elephant. Let's do the Elephant first. The Elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the Elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. I think that's very interesting, that illuminates the way, and you've got the Moth here. So that is really like, woo, isn't it? Okay, let's find this air sign. Earth. I'm going to get used to this book soon. Water. Fire. Air. Moth. I'm getting there. Okay. The Moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. That's interesting, isn't it? Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind Moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. So I think they're asking you here, before you decide on which way to go, are you looking at this as something that is just better for you? Are you reacting or responding to this because you have maybe lost at this situation or feel you've lost at this situation? And are you going to be an elephant and move into this before you've really thought about how you want to work with this energy? Leave it all up to you, Sagittarius. Have a great August.